Inter fans from all over the world, welcome to the Inter Globe and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2023 as well. May it be filled with satisfaction for Inter fans mostly, including me, of course. And I'm very happy that we are here talking about Serie A's first match after the World Cup, and it's obviously Inter-Napoli. A couple of considerations on how we arrive here, and that's why I talk about good premises, because unlike the first part of the season, in which the friendly games were awkward and sometimes awful, and we lost even most of them, this time our 5 friendly games that lead to Inter-Napoli have given positive outcome, not only in the results, but also in some of the key players. So, we won with Xira 6-1, with Salisburgo 4-0, with Real Betis we tied 1-1 with that last-minute goal from Betis, but then the answer from Darmian, who made the mistake on the goal. So it was showcasing character, Inter, in that circumstance, and it was a real game. And then with Regina, Simone and Pippo, one against the other, we won 2-0, and the last one in Sassuolo 1-0. So as you can hear from the numbers, even in terms of goals conceded, we improved a lot, and I'm hopeful that this will be the signature of the second half of the season, a solid defense. I also enjoyed what Inzaghi did by putting Mkhitaryan as a second forward, or just behind the only forward of the team, because I think it's a solution that we will need, because we have so many games coming up, just 8 if everything goes well in Coppa Italia in January, so we need everyone, and knowing how Correa is performing, we need alternative solutions. The only pity is that now Mkhitaryan with his lombalgy created a bit of a problem for Simone, but let's see how he will solve it. I'm happy about Romelu Lukaku, the way he played, especially the crescendo in his shape. He's probably 65-70% of his shape now, but he'll get there soon. And I'm particularly happy about the consistency of the defense in terms of players. We always had Acerbi with Bastoni and Skriniar, which is the best lineup considering the Frai's situation, which is awful since already last year. So these are the positive elements. I'm very happy also about the news that Onana resigned from Cameroon's national team, because he can concentrate on Inter, and most of all he can avoid going to the African Cup, which would next year create many problems. Then, coming to the second part of the season, I expect a lot from 3 different players, and for different reasons. I expect a lot from Correa, because he didn't prove anything so far, so he really has to start from scratch. I expect a lot from Gosens, but not so much in terms of shape and performance, because he's been playing well. In terms of consistency, although this doesn't depend fully on him, but mostly on Simone. But I hope he will give him more chances. And Aslani, he has on his soul that mistake at the last minute in Barcelona that would have given us an historical win. But apart from that, I don't like the nervousness and the moving of the hands that he makes when he's playing, demanding the ball like he's the center of the game. So a little more humbleness I expect from him. And so Correa, Gosens and Aslani are the players of the second part of the season that I hope will improve the most. Coming to Inter-Napoli, 4-3-3 for Spalletti, incredible. After years at Inter playing with this freaking only one forward, you couldn't make him understand that we needed more than one forward, so always Icardi and never Lauti. Now he plays with 4-3-3 with Kvara and Politano on the side. The matches with Inzaghi are in a tie. They won each 3 games and they tied 2. Napoli is very dangerous, of course, mostly forward, because they have the best attack with 37 goals scored. And it will be difficult for us, because honestly, Osimhen, Acerbi is not a very promising match for Inter. Let's see. I'm more hopeful with Skriniar and Kvara on the wing, and Bastoni and Politano or Lozano, whoever will play on the left. Even if Skriniar is something to, so clearly amazing that there's no problem, but Bastoni has a very big body compared to Lozano and Politano, so that could create problems because of the agility of these players. Let's see. And in midfield we're going to have Çalhanoğlu, Miki and Barella, so I am confident that they will perform as well as they did in all this pre-second part of the season. And in terms of forward, that's I think where we can win the game, because we have the enthusiasm of Lauti coming back as a world champion. We have the anger of Romelu because he couldn't prove himself in the World Cup with Belgium, and we have the out situation with Correa. Basically, either he plays well or at the end of the season is gone. So they're motivated, these players, and this is a good sign, and that's why we have good premises for this game. Let's see how it will go. Thank you so much for following me in this video. Please punch the like button if you liked it, and subscribe. For me it's very important, and we'll talk after the game with Napoli. Forza Inter as always. Ciao.